Hello, everybody, and welcome to Toy Anxiety Live, day one of PulseCon. I am your host, Craig Goldberg. We have not had any technical difficulties yet, but we're going to monitor the chat, so if you can't hear us or see us, please let us know. Welcome to Toy Anxiety here on the Yes Have Some channel. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook. We're supposed to be on Yes Have Some Group Therapy, but it's not working right now. I don't know what's happening, but we're going to worry about that at another time. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Day one of PulseCon in the books. Abigail Gardner joining us today. How are you?
What's up? Thanks for letting me crash the party, y'all.
Crashing the toy party.
Totally crashing. Yeah, I was watching everything today along with you, Craig. It was very exciting stuff when we were in the group chat. Just hitting each other up and freaking out over all the Star Wars stuff. I think I even got into Dungeons and Dragons a little bit.
Yeah, it was weird.
That panel.
What was that about?
I was like, I think I want to be a dungeon master.
Okay. And then obviously joining us from Vancouver, BC, Ryan Dole. Ryan, how are you, man?
I'm doing good, eh? How are you guys doing?
Yeah, we're doing good, eh?
Good, eh?
Man,
it's not morning, it's evening.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
We've got a lot to cover, so I don't even know where to start, but I guess we'll just start with, hey, it's PulseCon, it's a virtual con, it was a ton of fun, and I like these virtual cons. I think it's pretty cool. I think it gives us an opportunity to, I don't know, do something. Just anything.
Yeah, be excited, right?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. So, Abby, how are you doing with the reveals today? Today was Star Wars and Marvel Day, amongst other things. Mm-hmm. What were your overall thoughts on the presentation? What we saw from Hasbro, the different teams? What would you think?
Well, I mean, honestly, it brought back a lot of memories of being at Toy Fair this past February, and I kind of got sad, but it was nice to have it like in the living room. And when it comes to Star Wars stuff, I could not be any more thrilled that we finally have a Jar Jar figure. That was kind of my big moment, and I know we're going to talk about it and get into it, but
we're going to get into it.
That was really exciting. I also like all the holiday Stormtrooper stuff.
Spoilers.
Sorry, God. Spoilers. There's a lot of cool stuff, though.
Wow.
Whoa. Don't
That's all you had to say the first time.
I'm just assuming we were all there.
Yeah,
so.
we're all there.
No spoilers at this point.
Ryan, what were your overall impressions of what was going on today at PulseCon?
I think they did a great job. Hasbro should be pretty stoked. It actually made me kind of think that maybe place like DC Fandom and this Hasbro PulseCon,
Right.
maybe they don't need to necessarily piggyback on other conventions anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I am thinking that maybe they should just, when things could be open again and we can have crowds again, that maybe Hasbro should just do their own convention. As much as I love having a convention exclusive, for instance, at Celebration and all that, it looks like even if they had one or not, they still had PulseCon exclusives anyway. And so it always kind of has me thinking that maybe it would be kind of cool if maybe these things now, instead of having to all go to San Diego and you try to like soak all of this in at once, you can pick what you want a little bit. That's a little more like you got PowerCon for your Mattel stuff. You've got HasbroCon, the DC Fandom, and Star Wars Celebration.
They did like a HasCon at some point a couple years ago, but I think this sets a good template because now that Hasbro has all these brands, they've got Star Wars and Ghostbusters and Power Rangers and everything Marvel. They could do a 2-day live event. I think they would get a huge crowd. I mean, they had 15,000 people watching today, so lots of good stuff. I was really excited. It was interesting. Even so the day kind of. I guess we should just kind of go through it. I do want to let everybody know, if you're watching on YouTube, on Facebook, wherever you're seeing this, we are going to be back tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Be back. I can talk. Tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Volume is can you guys hear Ryan? Is everybody hearing Ryan? Okay, just make sure you can hear him.
I want to say hey to some people too.
Yeah, say hey to everybody.
Jessica, Rich Green, Andrew.
Oh, hey everyone!
Bravo.
Can you all hear me? Can you hear me up in Canada?
That should be better. That should be better. So we're gonna fight through technical difficulties, anyways.
We're gonna do it.
So we'll be back tomorrow night at 10 o'clock for all of the It says Ryan has feedback. I don't know what's going on with that. Double Ryan. That's
Ryan
interesting.
has feedback. We're hearing double Ryan.
Double Ryan. Ryan,
Double Ryan.
I'm not hearing.
Doesn't sound like a problem.
Does it? Let me.
Or it sounds like a dream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll
Thank you for bearing with us and for hanging out, everyone.
We'll just go through it and we'll see what happens. So, anyways, we'll be back tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, and we will. It'll be good. It's gonna be really good. We got Ghostbusters tomorrow. I'm really excited about that stuff.
Yeah, me too.
So okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Abby, what I'm going to ask you to do real quick is for our technical difficulty thing.
Yeah.
Could you step out and get on YouTube and watch the stream real quick and see what you're hearing from Ryan?
I would love to.
Okay, sorry.
I will be back.
Abby's acting producer right now.
Cool.
The day started off with a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons, which was cool. There was some cool presentations. Listen, I don't know anything about Dungeons and Dragons. I really don't. But they had Matthew Lillard and all these people. Joe, the guy, Joe. How do you say his last name?
Dude, you're even jumping way ahead.
Was that? Oh yeah, there was stuff before that, right?
There was like the Magic the Gathering stuff, and this is where I felt so out-nerded. I don't think I've ever been more out-nerded in my life.
Yeah.
Where I just didn't know what they were talking about. Like they were talking about all this technical stuff and decks and these characters, and I had no idea what was going on at all. It was really weird.
I think I know what happened.
And then sure. Oh, okay.
I think.
And then sorry, everyone.
No, keep going. I'm gonna make some audio adjustments. You just keep going.
But yeah, so besides all that, not knowing what was going on, it was, I sat through it. It was a thing. But it was good when they finally got into D&D, which is a little more something that I knew a little bit more of.
Yeah.
And I was more acquainted with. And you're right, having Matthew Lillard there, he's great. It made me miss him, seeing him in movies and stuff, because he's he's charismatic.
What's the report?
Double Ryan. I commented. It's just double.
It's so weird. I don't know what the deal was. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill the stream and we're gonna try to reload it. And this is just what happens with live stuff, guys. I'm really sorry. So.
We love you.
Anything can happen in the WWF.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
Get fixed.
We're gonna try to fix it. Sorry, everybody.
All right, we're fixing it live.
Very professional here. Hold on.
Oh, so Canadian.
I don't know what could be causing that. So hold on.
Got double dole.
My microphone over didn't help.
Ryan, can you talk?
I can talk. I can talk all day long.
All right. We are going to do a test. Can anybody hear Ryan? Ryan, talk.
Hi, everyone. This is Ryan Dole. And it's a pleasure to be here during all these technical times that we're having, all these uncertain audio issues that one may have in 2020.
All right, we're here.
Don't forget to buy a car.
We're fixed. Listen, every time we do,
Are we fixed?
Every time we do an audio, a live feed, there's some fucking thing that happens. So sorry about that, everybody, but we're gonna get back.
Whoa!
So are we back?
I think we're back. Ryan, let's talk about D&D now. Go for it. What were your vibes?
It was actually pretty fun. It got me wanting to play, because those guys really know their stuff. And what's his face? Deathstroke. He was
Joe Magaloni.
He was.
I don't know his
Joe
name.
Mangianen.
Yeah.
I like him.
Right? But here I go talking about I played D&D with Vince Vaughn and The Big Show, and
Yeah.
it was actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun to listen to.
It was really good.
Total,
yeah, that sounds
total
like quite
geeks, and it was fun.
That was quite a D&D group that they have, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, I'd do
it's quite
anything
something.
to walk in on that and hang out.
Oh man, you couldn't think of you couldn't think of a bigger circus.
Right. I mean, it was like DB Weiss and all the Game of Thrones dudes and Vince Vaughn. Listen, I didn't know what they were talking about. I literally know nothing about Dungeons and Dragons. It sounds fun. It also sounds like a lot of work.
It sounds like there could be math problems. The way that he was talking about looking up spells and figuring out how they affect people, and basically all the reading you have to do in order to prepare for it. The way that he talked about it so passionately made me want to get into it, but it definitely sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Big
There's definitely homework.
Yeah.
There's definitely homework.
Right? So, well, listen, we'll move on from that because I know we really want to get into Star Wars stuff. Again, apologize for those technical difficulties. Listen, it happens. This is what live streaming's all about, I think. I don't know. Every time we live stream, something happens. But we appreciate everybody watching us, everybody in the chat. This is very cool. Star Wars. So today, the big reveals started. Vintage collection stuff. Let's not bury the lead. Let's talk about Haslab. Now.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about your post in group therapy.
What was my post?
You asked
size
what the
matters.
First of all, let me find it.
Go for it.
Because we had a long discussion, Craig and I, about this in the car today.
Yes, we did.
On the way to Target.
So everybody who listens to Yes Have Some knows that the barge, the terminology of the barge, that came from the last Haslab project for Star Wars. Now, I've got a barge right behind me, as you can see. And a barge became terminology in the Yes Have Some lore, right? Which was if you make a big purchase.
Yeah, this is what you wrote. If a barge is a large and selfish purchase, what is a Razor Crest?
What is a Razor Crest? Right. And what was your answer?
A skiff.
That makes no sense.
Because apparently I misread the question. A few people did, which I think we were trying to think of what's a smaller boat than a barge.
Right.
That's where we went
And
literal.
I was confused on why you called it a selfish purchase.
Yeah.
Right. So
That's a good point.
So they did announce that the Razor Crest was going to be the new Haslab Star Wars project. We had kind of speculated that this might be the case. There was some information getting out there. So Ryan, I'm going to throw to you. How are you feeling about? We all love The Mandalorian, right? We all love the first season. Season 2 is coming up. How are you feeling about this as a Haslab project? And how are you feeling about this personally? Are you going to be backing it? And just let me know what your thought process was as they made this announcement.
Well, first it was kind of like, oh, okay, we kind of saw this coming. So it wasn't like a big, oh my God moment. The oh my God moment came when you started to see the details in the ship. So when you start to see that little linen closet that he hides the child in.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's there. The armory, the toilet, the 3-man cockpit.
Right.
Like that's when you start to kind of go, oh, and then they're like, oh, you have removable panels, so in case Jawas decide to take your ship apart, it was all these things that they put in there, and it had me getting kind of like excited, right? You get this new Mandalorian figure to go with it. It's at the same time you're kind of like, oh, I kind of wanted to see this in stores, but does it matter if it's in stores? Because honestly, like if it goes into stores, then I don't actually have to go and be like, oh my God, the bots are gonna get it. Our good friends the bots.
Well,
and so, and now with it being Haslab, now everyone who wants one can get one.
Right.
And it's giving you over a month to decide whether or not you want it or not.
Right.
Now, am I going to get it yet? I don't know yet, because it's a lot of money when you're Canadian.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's a lot of money to anyone.
Yeah. I mean, it's $350 American and American.
That's 10,000 Canadian.
That's 10,000 Canadian dollars. Listen, we were all hoping for like a Death Star playset. Ryan has been for years being like, fuck anybody who wants a Death Star playset, but you want it. You know you want it. Of course you do.
Shut up.
I do not want one.
But I feel like I'm gonna have to get it. I'm gonna have to get the Razor Crest, right? Like, it's amazing. It's 30 inches long.
If we coined the term barge in the Urban Dictionary, then like I feel like it's our duty to follow it up
with a Razor Crest.
Yeah, like we're part of it. I feel ashamed that we didn't back the Cookie Monster.
Oh, stop! What up?
I'm actually, yeah.
We did Cookie
I
Monster.
was upset this isn't Oscar the Grouch.
Right. So yeah, I was super stoked about it. I was really I'm impressed. Obviously, it's going to have a level of detail that we've never seen in a vintage collection vehicle, and it is expensive. But as somebody pointed out in the chat's kind of going off right now, so I can't keep up with it. But it's already halfway there. Like, it's already got half of the amount of backers it needs. So they are going to have some tier unlocked, items at 8,000 and 10,000, similar to the Sentinel they did for the Haslab for Marvel. And yeah.
Now, go ahead.
No, go for it. You're good.
Oh, a Cookie Jar Jar. I'm sorry.
Well, I was going to say, like, with the tiers, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to end at 2.
Okay.
Because as the Sentinel, they ended up adding more.
Right.
Because they had to. They got so many buyers. So I think that's another good thing of incentive, is to not necessarily think it's going to end at 2.
Right.
It could end up going to 3 or 4, depending on how many get sold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, like, as cool as it is to see that stuff in stores, I mean, it is a risk, right? And I mean, they put out a $400 Millennium Falcon. It's the Millennium Falcon. People are going to buy it. But this is uncharted waters, right? Like, Mandalorian has a huge fan base, but that doesn't always translate into people willing to spend over $300 on a toy. So I understand the risk, and they're saying, hey, we want to do these types of projects. I'm getting the feeling that $300 to $350 price point is the money price point, where it's a lot, but it's not so. When you get over $500, like, that's where it's like, okay, I could be getting into some serious trouble if people.
If you could almost get a car, then it's a little bit too much. That's how I feel.
What kind of car are you buying?
When it's half my rent,
fixer upper.
Right.
When it's half my rent or whatever, then that's when it starts to become a. It gets me a little squeamish.
Exactly.
So
yeah,
I think 350 is that good sweet spot. It seemed to really work well for the Sentinel.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think the Sentinel now kind of becomes that measuring stick,
right,
of what to do and how to do it.
Right. Yeah, 100%. I think it's really cool. It is going to come with an exclusive Mando figure with a soft goods cape. If you think people freak out about
I love soft goods.
Soft goods? Wait.
Oh, dude.
Please share.
Are you a joint queen, or do you like it soft? It all depends. How do you want it?
I like it soft.
Do you want a big, meaty lightsaber?
Right.
What do you want?
Big, meaty lightsaber. I like soft stuff.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
They were saying with the molded like vinyl or plastic cape, you won't be able to sit the Mando into his cockpit. So you need the soft.
Yeah.
You need the soft goods. Now listen.
I was kind of hoping the new Boba Fett was gonna get some soft goods.
Get some soft.
You were hoping it was gonna be a little soft. Hey, will you turn down my headphones just a notch?
I would love to.
Cool. She's gonna unplug the whole.
Point me in which direction.
Not that. It says headphones. says phones. There you go. There you go. Abby's my producer. Not that much.
I'm getting paid
There we go,
double
there we
this
go.
episode.
So
Getting
anyways,
2 Dr. Peppers.
now everybody's been asking about the child. I have a feeling the child will be a some sort of pack-in or one of the tiers or something like that. Even though the Black Series child is. By the way, it's working. Lucasfilm has me saying child instead of Baby Yoda. So.
Yeah, it's working for me too. I'm now. Yep, I'm
the child.
Programmed.
You're saying child.
I'm programmed by the Disney machine to say the
When
child.
you watch Ghostbusters 2 and Vigo asks for the child.
Yeah, you just bring up Baby Yoda.
The child.
So I'm excited, and like I said, it's already halfway there. I'm sure that the team at Hasbro that's working on the Star Wars stuff is thrilled to know that they're going to back this thing probably in 24 hours. And as a toy collector, this just means we're going to get more opportunities for cool stuff. And I have a feeling it won't be another 3 years before we get another Star Wars Haslab if they're going to do this, and it sets a template for going forward. We'll get that Death Star playset at some point.
Geonosis Arena?
Absolutely.
No.
Dex's Diner is the next place that I want. I want Dex's Diner.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's the one, I think.
I like that.
Dex's
Thank you,
Diner?
Abby.
Yeah.
I want a full cantina. They haven't made that yet.
That would be tight.
Well, they made like a cardboard one, sort of,
Right.
back in the Power of the Force days. But I was thinking about the child and how you could do that as a tier. And, it could be the child. It could come with his little, like, floaty crib.
Right.
And then maybe you throw in a couple extra characters that are smaller. Maybe throw in some...
The bassinet.
The Ugnaught.
Oh, my goodness.
The bassinet.
I'm sorry. Do not
Yes, no, but
miss
you're
out
right.
on the
You're right.
opportunity
It's
to say
bassinet.
bassinet.
Well, one thing is they said, like, if it gets backed, the next wave of vintage collection next year is going to be all of these characters. So we're going to get all these, and
like Zero and Bill Burr and
they're not going to make a Bill Burr fan. Maybe they
Kinky
will.
Miss.
I don't know.
They got to make Bill Burr, and they got to make like Kinky Purple Talik and her brother, and they got to make them all. Clancy Brown Devil, they gotta make them all, man.
Now, Ryan, I've been meaning to ask you, why did you not enter the Hasbro Pulse cosplay contest?
I'm not American.
Was that a rule?
Yeah, it's a rule.
Really?
Well, they were like, they had to give you guys a chance because you might not have a country in a year.
Oh. That was really sweet of them.
That was good.
Yeah, okay. I won't make another comment like that.
We're falling apart of the seams,
you know
but
I mean?
check out my Luke Skywalker cosplay.
But no, I would have loved to, and I would have just gone as Boba Fett in the shower, just wore my helmet and got in the shower.
Okay, so vintage collection Haslab, get on it if you haven't yet. You got a month to figure it out, and just save your lunch money every day, and then you'll be able to get yourself a vintage collection Razor Crest. And
can we talk about the bathroom in that Razor Crest?
Please, that's what I've been wanting to do.
I was so excited to see that toilet.
I know we're all because you don't really get a good view of it in the show,
right?
But now with the Haslab thing, and you see all the details.
Right.
You get to see all the different funnels and cups and bowls that are in this thing.
Right.
And it's amazing.
Okay.
Like, do you think he just gets to pick and choose which one he wants to, like, take a leak in?
When?
I don't know.
Like, this is great.
That's what you were thinking about.
These are the real questions when I think about Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Right? This is,
okay.
I don't know. I love it.
I
Do you think he has to change the child?
There's a possibility.
Do you think he had to learn how to change diapers?
Maybe there should be some sort of bonus episode.
I want to think that the child is so advanced that that's not necessary because I love everything about.
There's no proof that Yoda ever went to the bathroom or his species. They just absorb the energy. And...
But
well, there was proof that nobody went to the bathroom.
What?
Like, how cold do you think the toilet seat was on Hoth?
Just so cold.
Okay.
Right?
Now that we're covering all the important stuff. Hey, listen, thank you to everybody who's tuning
I want
in.
to know what the funnel's for.
Hold on. I got to thank people. Thank you to everybody who's watching us on YouTube and Facebook. We tried to get it up on Group Therapy, but we had a couple technical difficulties. That's okay. We'll try again tomorrow night for all the Ghostbusters stuff. Make sure that you're following us on Twitter and Instagram at YHS Podcast. And make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel here. Okay, moving along, let's talk Black Series reveals. There was a bunch of them, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to... I have got I planned this to where I could put up some images of the Black Series figures that were revealed while we talk about it, because I feel like the people want to see what we're talking about, even though they probably watched PulseCon. I'm a Black Series collector. It's my number one thing in Star Wars, and what I was happy about is not much leaked. There was a couple leaks leading into it, but not a whole lot, right? So I think they did a really good job with Black Series today. I'm really excited about. Let's just talk about the holiday stuff first, because it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
We kind of caught wind last night that this was happening.
It is. It's stupid, but I love it. I've never loved and wanted something in completion more, like all of them together.
Right.
And I've never, like, to see the little buddies, each time the little buddy reveal got better and better. I'm very, very excited about those. I was sending those to, like, friends on, like, DMing, like, hey, did you see this?
You were DM.
I think the bots already sold out. The ones on Walmart.
Well, I was able to get. Oh yeah, the bots were like, must obtain holiday troopers.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, bots! It's a Merry Bot Christmas.
Now, did they not miss an opportunity to do a Hanukkah trooper? I'm just putting it out there.
Or where's the Kwanzaa trooper? I would love a Kwanzaa trooper.
Agreed. There's other color schemes. There's other holidays.
Now, I think. And I saw all the troopers.
The Hanukkah trooper should be 6 different troopers.
All right, hold on, I got it here. So I'm going to put up a picture
or is
here.
it 7?
Right there, we've got the snow trooper and his deco, green and red with the porg. And what I think is that we've been hearing about this war on Christmas for the last decade. These are the warriors.
This is Star Wars on Christmas.
This is the Star Wars on Christmas. No, this is who is fighting for Christmas. These stormtroopers. So we got our snow trooper there, and then we've got our ugly Christmas sweater, regular stormtrooper
fighting to save Christmas
with a small. They had fun with these porgs, by the way.
Yeah.
Then what else do we got here? We've got the.
It'll make you love The Last Jedi.
The Solo.
Maybe.
What are these troopers called from Solo? With the furry shoulders?
Aren't they the range troopers?
Yeah, the range trooper.
The range trooper. He's like a Santa Claus.
Now, Abby was excited about this because of the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Dio.
Yeah, that's very necessary. It's so cute. I love Dio. It's stupid and festive, and Star Wars and holidays and Christmas specials have always kind of that's existed before. That's something we know, so it's very familiar. And I just love it.
We've got our
Oh, sorry. I just like how before they even kind of announced it, they were like, the people from Lucasfilm weren't too keen on the idea.
Dude, I want to see that
They weren't happy with it.
This one's my favorite.
That meeting.
The trooper with the Nerf gun and the decked out red and green Babu Frick.
They suggested that he got the Nerf gun for Christmas and opened it and was just using it.
He's like, oh, sweet. Keep it in the family.
Thanks, Dad.
Keeping it in the. I like that now. Star Wars is so integrated within Hasbro that its accessories are other Hasbro brands. There's gonna be a.
That's awesome.
They're gonna have a Han Solo that comes with a Baroness figure, and he's gonna be like, oh, sweet.
Oh, tight.
Yeah, I'm gonna smuggle this because he's a scalper.
He's a pilot.
I'm a pilot.
I could get so much for this Baroness. I'm a pilot.
Oh my God.
I got cases of Baroness. I gotta get through Kessel.
Yeah. So lots of good stuff. How are we feeling? I'm gonna get all 5 of the troopers are from different. They're exclusives to different places: Best Buy, Walmart, Target. I pre-ordered a couple of them today. I don't even know which ones I got. I was following links on Twitter. I don't even know what I bought.
I love that.
Yeah. I know that some are going to be available in Canada. I know some that are not going to be available in Canada. So I'm kind of like
the one. I think it's the Clone Trooper. Looks like he's just playing hockey. It's the most Canadian Star Wars action figure.
Dude, that's the one I want. I want that one, and I want the Snow Trooper that looks like an elf.
He's like. Hold on. He's
I have to find this picture.
So now that the war on Christmas is over, I was thinking we maybe play a little puck and stuff. What do they call hockey? Is there a slang for hockey?
Hey, so we can play a little pond hockey. We got a little time for some pond hockey, guys? Hey, get your sticks out. Hey, we'll grab some Tim Hortons and put your skates on. We'll go hit the pond.
No, they need to make a C-3PO who comes with curling gear. That's what I want.
Oh my god, dude! I would love that. If they came with like curling gear and like a coffee cup.
Yeah.
Dude, I think they got something. And the thing that I even said today that I put in group therapy and I tweeted out as well, and I said, I want this next year, but I want Halloween decor.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was thinking. They could do other holidays. That would be awesome. I love holidays.
Like Halloween, like where the BB-8, the ball is a jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
I think it's,
shut up.
you
love
could
that.
do whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, right? So,
That's
and you could do
fun.
Easter ones, like
Yeah.
where they're all pastel colors.
Oh, that'd be good.
R2D2 like an egg.
They could do First Order Stormtroopers celebrating Columbus Day. Because they are really good at coming into places
invading and taking the most.
Yeah, oh.
That makes sense.
Wow.
Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's fun.
Stuff like that. I mean, it's good. It's good.
So, yeah. So,
Canada Day Trooper, that'd be fun.
which one?
I think that's the Flame Trooper. It's
Boxing
red
Day?
and white.
That's something.
Boxing Day Trooper,
Yeah.
where they're all on
Yeah,
sale.
they got their.
Oh, man.
What about Black Friday series?
Oh,
Oh, they just wear their sweats and like they're primed for fighting.
And they just fight each other
You
for
can
like a
line them up
TV.
outside of Walmart.
that's really
Oh,
funny.
sorry, Walmart.
Pulling out their blasters at Walmart for a phone case.
Hey, AJ Quick's trying to cancel me for that comment about Christopher Columbus.
Oh, man.
oh,
Wow.
no.
That's okay.
Please,
Please don't.
no, keep him.
so
Don't tear his statue down.
I'm excited about all of that. I'm very excited about these. We've gone off the rails. We've gone off the
I need to
rails.
leave?
We've gone off the rails. My headphones are so loud. Can you please
Mine
turn?
too.
Can we just turn them down? It's
I
just
don't-
too
yeah.
loud. I don't know what's going on. Just a little bit. But not that much because we have to still hear Ryan. Ryan, I think I could still hear you.
I love levels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you still hear
We
me?
can still hear
good?
you. So there was other Black Series reveals. I wanna kind of get through those. We're gonna try to stop this at 11 o'clock, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to.
I don't want to stop.
Yeah, we're having some. The cops are.
We're having some fun.
Is there somebody said they heard sirens. I don't know if that was us or okay. Anyway, so let's look at some of the other reveals.
Could be us.
As Abigail mentioned earlier, we've got the deluxe Jar Jar Binks 6-inch Black Series. Now this is they're giving a lot more prequel love, right?
Yeah, they are.
So-
and they said there's more stuff coming, which gets me really excited. I was so pumped to see this Jar Jar. Like, it's just something that hasn't existed, that hasn't gotten respect. I have an entire shelf in the other room of Jar Jar, just an homage to him and,
Right.
and all my prequel stuff. So I am just excited that it feels like validation.
Right. Yeah, I think I'm really excited. I want a big ass Jar Jar figure, and I need a baby little Anakin to go with him at some point. Ryan,
Dude, I think that's coming.
yeah,
Yeah.
Ryan's been talking about this Jar
when you look
Jar
at the-
forever.
Yeah, I think the little Annie is coming because when you look at the package for Jar Jar, it takes place. It looks like it's Tatooine in the background,
Right.
Mos Espa.
Right.
So I got a feeling we're getting little Annie,
Yeah.
maybe the Padme from Tatooine.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Yeah.
And not to get Abby's hopes up, but I think there's potential for a Watto.
Oh, shit. That would be, yes. Please.
Maybe Qui-Gon Jinn and his poncho could be soft good.
I only like to sit down if it's soft.
I will have a soft goods cake.
Oh, soft
I
goods.
guarantee it.
Soft goods
I
poncho.
I will have a.
For Big Daddy Qui-Gon.
Oh man.
Oh, the soft keep.
Yeah, I like that. I
That's
like
a
that.
sign of your status.
Dude, I want a Darth Maul that just like terrorizes children in the desert. That's what I want for my action figures.
Anakin, get down!
Yes.
Don't tell me we picked up another pathetic life form.
Oh,
I did at
yes.
Target today. It's
Oh
Anakin.
my god.
He's like, "Are you an angel?" And Qui-Gon steps in. He's like, "If I had a soft goods cape, I'd be an angel." Oh
Yeah.
man.
Have they ever released just
Did you
sand?
see?
Just a bag of Black Series sand. That's what I want.
That would be,
Ooh.
I mean, I hate
You're a funny little boy. You seem to have lots of joints. You like joints?
Dude, I like. How about a Black Series bag of sand, and it's got a cardboard staple on the box, and it's just a picture of Hayden Christensen going like this.
No, he's just doing that look when Padme turns down his kiss.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
I wasn't just trying to kiss you, so I don't even.
Yeah.
You're
Why are
being
you?
weird.
Why are you saying Why are you saying don't? Don't what? We're just friends. God, so weird.
We're just friends. I'm gonna impregnate you by the end of this movie. Oh my god. So
we're just friends. Stop staring at my backless dress. I'm so hot right now.
do you think this is inappropriate to wear?
While
With my
lounging
friends?
in front of the fire.
Yeah. The reason why
I love
it took
it.
so long to get a Star Wars movie.
I want that at.
No, go for
Where's
it.
that queen?
Which one? Yeah, the
I want
Queen
that
Amidala
queen.
in like full garb. That's what we all want. With all of her doppelgangers.
Yes.
With the
Oh my god, if that was it, dude. Okay, if they made that as like, you know, that big set they just released with the Endor
yes.
team.
Yes.
If they came out with like a beautiful package with everyone lined up like a flying V from the Mighty Ducks,
Right.
where you got the queen there and all of a sudden then like her clone army
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
handmaidens.
What's her name? What's the actress from
Oh, Rose.
Keira
Rose
Knightley.
Byrne? No, that's not her.
Not Rose Byrne.
Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley.
We're just ignoring Ryan. Who was it? Was it
Now let's just
Yeah,
talk to each other.
Guys, Pirates of the Caribbean.
So
Keira Knightley.
now Brock has a good idea. He wants an Obi-Wan Black Series as Weird Al, which would be amazing.
That's cool.
Oh my god, where he's sitting on the stool with his guitar.
Yes, that's what we need.
Oh, that's tight.
Oh.
What about just a
Brock, that's
midichlorian?
genius.
Just one
Figure.
a midichlorian blood test kit.
Metachlorians.
Shit. Yeah. Kids love
I
that.
love how he takes like a blood sample, like no consent, just takes his blood sample. He's like, Obi-Wan, test this for me.
It's
And he's like, oh, don't worry, I'm just trying to heal you, kid.
No, it's a midichlorian COVID test. Okay, Dark Ray. Here we got Dark Ray. This is just a digital render, obviously based on the 5-second scene in Rise of Skywalker. What? We got cats?
I can't believe that got a figure before characters that were in the whole movie.
Exactly.
But whatever.
But this figure looks great. I'm excited about it. Ryan, you like Daisy Ridley,
Yeah.
do you not?
Oh man, I love her. She's yeah, I like her a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I like her. I like her a lot. I like
And that figure, I'm just gonna say it. I don't care. It's hot, and I want it.
her. That's a hot figure.
That's a hot figure. You pose that next to your Baroness, and
Yeah.
and you know the Hellfire Club coming out.
Yeah. That's gonna be
You're gonna
good.
have yourself a night. Like I'll be the dungeon master when all this stuff is bought.
No, she's a
paid
babe.
for.
Dark
Let me
Ray's a
tell you.
babe, right? Right? She'd be. What is it?
Right? Everyone listening, we all agree. Everyone give
dude.
everyone give a like and
Me bring
subscribe
out
if you
Halloween
think Dark Ray is
decorations.
hot.
That's what Jessica said. I love that.
Oh my god. Abby has
I
made
just tried to figure out my headphones.
so
for, like,
much extra noise
20
happening
minutes.
over here.
I'm so sorry. Dude, Ray, Dark Ray.
Yeah. That's
So
what we're
hot.
talking about.
So cool.
Yeah.
Definitely a showstopper figure. Loved it.
Yep,
Somebody
I agree.
said that Dark Ray's going to be a Five Below exclusive. Oh, that's really funny. That's really funny. So, anyways, I really want to commend Hasbro. It feels like they're trying to do a good job of avoiding the bots and scalpers and things like that. Yeah. So what else was revealed? This is one that I was really excited about that I had to get. This is the would have been Star Wars Celebration exclusive Mandalorian armor with the exclusive packaging. Really good looking figure. It's gonna have a regular release as well, but I'm really excited about this one, guys.
Yeah, I remember that scene when I saw it. I was like, "Hey, I know that. It's cool.
I know that.
I want that."
I want that.
I'm just pissed off that I should have had that because we should have had a celebration.
Yes, but that's okay.
That's
okay.
That's okay because you know what?
We
We're
got
getting
this.
Dark Ray, so that means everything's okay.
Dark Ray's okay.
But the armor is pretty badass. That's pretty cool.
Right.
I
I love that.
I was gonna get it, and then everything else I wanted sold out right away, and I was like, well, then I'll just get this. And then the shipping costed more than the figure,
Right.
and I was like, you know what? I'll just hold out.
Okay.
Because you know what? Remember those Lukes that came out? The same deal with the comic book, and it was all fancy and special in a package. You can still get those places.
Yep. 100%. They have that game.
So you know what? I'm not necessarily holding my breath to get it, and if I get it, that's great. If not, I'm fine with getting the regular version as well.
Okay.
But I think it's great. I think she's a cool character anyway. She seems to be the Mentalorian of the series a little
pretty
bit
good.
because she kind of leads the way for his path,
Right.
Especially for the second season, right? She kind of just says, you got to find His people.
Yeah.
He's my enemy.
Right.
Yeah. I don't care. Go find his people, you idiot. Just go.
I gotta
Right?
rewatch.
And that's
you're
quote
talking
for
about
quote.
this stuff.
That's
I'm like,
word for word.
I don't
Yeah,
think I
I'm now
remember-
like, oh, I
I don't
remember.
think I remember any of this.
Okay.
No, that's
Um,
yeah. You probably didn't watch it as many times as I did.
No,
that's,
I did not.
That's word
Hey,
for word.
Dude, we're gonna do a
Yeah.
rewatch.
Update: Vintage Collection Razor Crest is at 3,891 backers, so just over 2,000 away.
Tight.
I'm still excited about it. I know I said I was like 20 minutes ago, and I just want to let everybody know, still excited. Hey, before we move on and talk about Marvel or anything else, let's talk a little bit about how tomorrow they're gonna have all the reveals for G.I. Joe and Ghostbusters and Power Rangers. So obviously anybody who knows Yes Have Some knows that Ghostbusters is a big ole thing for us. Look, I can prove it.
That's a foundation. That's a foundation franchise.
Yeah, it's like our cornerstone. It's part of our friendship and the podcast and everything.
Yeah. So
That's true.
we're gonna have a lot of coverage again tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, same time. Hopefully we'll learn from some of our technical difficulties, although it hasn't been too bad. I'll be interested to go back and listen to the audio. But if you guys say it sounds good, I believe you, because it does not sound good in my headphones.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. So let's talk a little bit about Marvel. Ryan, this is a little bit more your bread and butter. I will say this. I thought the Marvel team did a hell of a job. What a great presentation.
They did such a good job of copying exactly what we do at the end of every show.
Okay.
At the beginning of their show.
They did.
That's exactly what you said. You
That-
said it was
I said it was copyright infringement.
copyright infringement.
So
Yeah, it was gimmick infringement. I feel like someone stole my DDT.
Okay.
That's kind of what it felt like.
So
but that,
what Ryan's
but they
referring
did.
to,
But it was so funny. It was so funny. I loved
Yeah,
it. I know I know I sound salty, but I did love
No,
it.
it was great. Marvel went through all the comments and basically they did like the old Jimmy Kimmel mean tweets thing, where they just got roasted, and it was really funny how it was just like exposing the fans for being insane, which they all are. So it was basically like, how do you live with yourselves, you pieces of shit?
Yeah.
Overpriced junk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are we gonna see anything besides X-Men?
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite
Yeah, 'cause
ones.
nobody liked it.
Yeah, that was good.
Marvel was giving everybody sweet chin music today. I loved it. According to Aaron Knowles
Oh, so good.
in the chat.
Yeah.
But
Everyone was going through the barbershop window, and I loved
oh
it.
yeah. Also Marty Jannetty. Whew, what a guy. Hey Ryan, take it over, man. What'd you think of their presentation? What got you excited? How are you feeling about Marvel Legends? Where they're going with it?
Okay, so first off, they had me excited right out of the gate.
Okay.
Just showing that first set. I know the first kind of figure they showed was from what I remember, was the Captain America from the video game. Because they were like, oh, here's our first releases. We're doing a wave 2 of the Avengers video game, which is fun. You know, if anyone has it, I play it. If you guys want to, play it with me, let me know.
Cool.
But I did find that the Captain America with his helmet off looked a little like Saul from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Okay.
He looked a little bit like Saul, but I thought, man, that still looks pretty cool in the stealth armor.
Right.
Then they were kind of showing the rest, and they had like some 90s figures, some 90s Avengers in there too, which is something we rarely get.
Okay.
So that was awesome. And the Build-A-Figure is Mr. Fix-It, the Hulk in a suit.
I love that.
Looks like he's green when he should be gray.
Right.
But you know what? That's a nitpick. It's a bullshit nitpick. But I'm gonna say it anyways. But I do want it. It's one of these few times outside of X-Men where I've wanted the Build-A-Figure.
Right.
And I was like, that I want. And then they went into Spider-Man, and this was where I got the most excited, because the first thing they showed was and talked about was Into the Spider-Verse.
Right.
And anyone who knows me and listens to the podcast knows that's a movie very close to me.
Yes.
So to see the Miles and getting the Gwen, and the Gwen comes with Spider-Ham,
Very cool.
was very joyous moment. And them saying that we're getting more, my fingers crossed that we're getting Olivia Octavius.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would love nothing more for that's the figure I want more than any other figure from
she
that
was super
movie.
cool looking. I loved her design.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it looks like they're going hard again on 90s X-Men. I know they're putting out that new Rogue figure, and I guess the previous Rogue has really gone up in value from the Juggernaut wave, so people are excited about that.
Yeah.
And then, do you have it?
One right there.
Oh, he's rich. Look
Right
how
there.
rich Ryan is. Somebody get over to Vancouver.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just part of my X-Men collection back there.
Right. And then they've got these new 3 3/4 inch Kenner style vintage retros. They're kind of creeping in on like reaction territory. I kind of like it.
A little bit, and I dig it. And just like they said, and I know I said this in group therapy as well, the art on the packaging is so beautiful that makes it worth it. Like, and it's $20, 2 figures, 2 pieces of art, and it comes into like a cereal box.
Right.
Like I don't know. I think that's a steal.
Right.
They're like pretty much paying me to buy them.
I was super impressed with Marvel's entire team. Like they and I've been in, like, we saw them at Toy Fair. We've seen them at, whatever, Marvel Tuesday, Fan
They're
Fest.
like with itness and like understanding. Like they seem very cool. And like they're on the level of understanding.
It just seems like less pandering and less like corporate-y and more like, oh, these guys are real fans. These designers are having, like, my favorite, I can't think of her name and I feel bad because she's really fun and like she's one of the lead designers and she read the tweet when
Laura Jones.
Yeah, when she read the tweet that was basically like it was like if the prototype looks this bad, imagine how terrible the figure's gonna look when it comes out. She's just like, wow. Really fun team. Really connected with the fans. And Ryan, you were saying that you feel like Marvel, more than any of these other brands, is really listening and paying attention to like what the fans want.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's not to say that it's easier for Marvel to cater to fans than Star Wars, because Star Wars fans you can never please. Right. I find that, and clearly from the tweets that they get from the Marvel fans too, they also seem like a bunch of spazzes that are hard to please. But I mean, like, but I find that with Marvel, people just seem to get more excited, and they can release a character like Thunderstrike, and people just kind of go, whoa, Thor in a ponytail and an angry face and a vest. This is cool.
It's way different than Star Wars, because Star Wars fans seem to get so Star Wars fans, they care more about troopers than anything. It feels like if you just said Black Series is going to be 6 different clone troopers, Star Wars fans would be like, yes, I'm so excited about the clone troopers. Have you seen the latest season of the Clone Wars?
Oh my God, am I in the Magic the Gathering panel again? Jesus.
Shit.
And then you can, and if you've got 3 lands, and then you get, I never know what they're talking about. I don't know.
Why can't they just release?
I need someone to cast.
Why can't they just release stormtroopers like they release, like the AIM troopers, and like in the little boxes and stuff, and have them for lesser value?
Oh yeah, they're like, it's not even. It's so crazy. You can buy 2 putties for $30 for Power Rangers, and you still can't find a trooper.
Yeah.
God. Anyways,
right. But I love that they're doing army builders for like the Hellfire Club, like where they're just like, hey, guess what? We made you the Hellfire Club. You're gonna need some Hellfire Club goons.
Yeah.
Buy 6 of them. There you go.
Even I got a Hellfire Club coming. I don't know what to do with it.
Well, I don't understand why.
Because I need to
like you buy things that I still don't understand why you buy them, because you already have it, and you're just like, you know what? I could use like 3 more of the same toy for no reason other than to have it.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
It's because I'm sick.
Yeah.
I'm sick in the head.
Yeah. Oh, dude, totally. But you know what? It's okay as long as it brings you joy and you're happy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna judge.
Yeah.
I will make fun of you, but I'm not going to judge you.
I'm saying,
it's like, if you're functioning in the rest of your life,
I
buy as many toys as you want.
I keep telling myself it's because I need to support all the toy brands, because toys are really important, and it's important for me to collect every line.
It's like altruistic.
Well, I already private messaged Jake and said, buy that Hellfire Club off Craig.
He doesn't want it. He told me he didn't want it.
Oh my God, he's the worst X-Men collector of all time.
I think he gets stressed just knowing it even exists. I think that's what it is.
You know what? The best way to cure that stress is to own it.
Buy into it.
Once you own it.
So listen.
Once you own it, so good.
thank you to everybody in the chat. Lots of fun going on in there.
Thank you all for owning it.
And appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. We got 45 people watching on YouTube right now. Very cool, very cool. So I am very excited about the future of Star Wars with Hasbro. Remember?
Wait. Hold on. We're going back to Star Wars, and we haven't even talked about the entire wave of villains that they're doing.
Talk to
yeah,
us.
I
Do it.
get it. And dude, okay. So, and I'm wearing my Marvel shirt. We're gonna fight.
All right. Tell me about your villains.
They're doing a whole wave of Marvel villains.
Okay.
Where we're getting Arcade, which is an X-Men villain who I never ever thought in my lifetime would get an action figure.
Right.
He never did in the 90s. He's never had ever, and we're getting one.
Okay.
And on top of that, we're getting a new comic book style Thanos, who's going to be a deluxe figure as well. And he's going to have the gauntlet and everything else. I think that's so freaking cool.
Okay.
Dude, they got so much coming out. I don't understand why you'd want to jump back into Star Wars right away, because they're so cool. We're getting Moria McTarget. We're getting modern day X-Men. We're getting packages, designed by David Nakayama. So anyone who doesn't know David Nakayama's work, he's doing the packaging for the Gambit and the Rogue that are going to be a Target and Toys R Us Canada exclusive. Also, shout out to Hasbro for also now saying where it's going to be available in Canada.
Yeah, that's great.
Because they just started doing that this weekend, so that has me like super freaking stoked. It doesn't have me leaving tweeting and finding out we're only getting a few.
Doesn't make me go to Twitter, not knowing what to do.
But he did the art for the covers
Okay.
of the DVDs that came out for the X-Men animated series.
All right.
So, and then to have him come on and start doing the art for the packaging for that same era, it's pretty exciting stuff.
Cool.
I know I'm super stoked. I'm stoked at the new Rogue sculpt as well. Her hair is bigger than her ass, and that's super important when it comes to Rogue.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so when they do a
That's
movie,
one of my mottos.
hey, I said when they bring her into the MCU, her hair has to be bigger than her ass, or the casting is wrong.
Abby, you just got a compliment on your
Gold Peak.
your sweet tea there.
Thank you. And I think having a big hair and a nice ass is very important. So
That's the takeaway.
Yeah.
That's the
Thank you,
takeaway.
Abby.
Yeah.
And is he complimenting your tea? Does he mean toes?
I go, There will be no toast tonight unless I'm getting many. No,
Okay.
Is Frosty Feet not in tonight or what?
Anyways, so yeah, it's really cool that I really loved all the presentations, and even for stuff like, even though I know nothing about Hero Quest, I'm excited that it's happening, and I'm excited that they backed it, because the more of these crowdfunding things they back, the more. Now, listen, before we get off tonight, lack of a better term, I want to talk a little bit about, and kind of before we get off tonight, okay, we'll talk a little bit about what's going to happen tomorrow. We'll have some predictions and stuff like that. Now, it wouldn't be an episode of Toy Anxiety if we didn't find a few comments to review from the internet. I don't know.
This
People
is the
seem to
part
like
that I wanted to be here for.
Okay.
I was sick of hearing you laughing from the other room, so I decided to join in.
Okay. Do you guys want me to start?
Yeah.
So this is in response to the Star Wars holiday troopers that we spoke so fondly about. Mm-hmm. And this is from the Hasbro Pulse Facebook page. Okay, are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sorry, where are you reading from?
Hasbro Pulse Facebook.
Okay.
Cool. So I'm not going to say their names, but his name's Steve. Damn it. Anyways. He says, I love Star Wars, and I love Christmas. But all I see when I look at these is an awful attempt at cash grabbing. On the other hand,
that's Christmas. I'm sorry. I closed my eyes. I got lost in it. Continue.
You're not allowed to interrupt.
Christmas is a cash grab. Continue. I'm getting mad. I'm sorry. I got lost in it. Continue.
Okay.
This is like life at home. It's me interrupting a lot.
I love Star Wars and I love Christmas, but all I see when I look at these is an awful attempt at cash grabbing. On the other hand, I could screw eyelet into the top of the heads and make some Christmas ornaments like I did with my Star Wars mystery minis. This guy just used the comment section to brag about his crafts.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he was
Dude,
Etsy store
okay.
in there.
I'm on the Hasbro Pulse. I'm on the Hasbro Pulse Instagram.
Okay.
Also, on the first Black Series Snowtrooper Holiday Edition figure,
Yes.
everyone on your design team should be fired. This is disgusting.
Well, they got a warehouse full of porgs and dios and
What are they gonna do?
and Babu Fricks. They should call this the sequel trilogy. What are we gonna do with this shit wave?
Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay, I got another one. This is horrible, but it could be salvaged with some paint and make a jungle camo trooper.
Again, the craftiness.
Hold on. I guess if you love Christmas and love Star Wars, why not buy a stack of these and hang them from a tree like some ornaments? Oh,
Again!
Oh,
Let's repurpose these because they're not good on their
Let's-
own.
okay.
just like Hasbro, they know how to repurpose. That's great.
Here's another one.
Dude, oh, how cute. Let's just make Nazis adorable and festive. I hope people do understand that the Empire commits mass genocide. I know that it's pretend and all, but the Empire is based on the Third Reich. It's just funny how we're taking a war film and making it fun and silly.
I can't.
That's...
Oh my god. That's their take. That's their
That's
take.
their take on that. Yep, they're going to die on that hill.
Oh my
Listen, I understand mass marketing these genocide warriors, but as soon as you put Christmas deco, I'm out. Okay.
You could put leopard print on an arms dealer, but don't you dare put a Christmas hat on a stormtrooper.
Exactly. Yeah. I like the guy before. Jungle camo trooper, maybe. Okay.
If you squint.
Well, then there's a lot of people just asking for the link, so that's good. Here we go. The person who came up with all these cheap ideas should seriously be fired and never allowed anywhere near another toy brand ever. You knocked out your own toys and expect us to pay for them? Over my dead body. Middle finger emoji. Hashtag worst Star Wars action figure ever. God.
Ooh.
What is it? Because I was like, these are cool.
Yeah,
I
me
liked
too.
them.
I was like, oh, this is sparking and piquing my interest because I'm a holiday collector as well.
I'm such a dork. I was like, Abby, get in here. They made Dio a reindeer.
Oh. Hun! You'll
Look
never
at this.
guess.
This pork looks like a baby seal.
Oh my god. Did you find any more?
Oh god, I don't even know where to begin.
There's a lot today. I'm gonna see
So
if
we
there's any on
can't get
Haslab.
Bo-Katan, but we get this crap?
Wait, say it again.
Oh, so we can't get Bo-Katan, but we get this crap?
I know. It's like we can't get insert character nobody knows or cares about here.
Well, I care, but dude, come on. They're first off, okay, think of it this way. These people are getting pissed off about Walmart exclusive, Target exclusive, Amazon exclusives, right?
Right.
So they finally make something that's like a niche thing that maybe not everybody wants and makes it an exclusive to all these places. And I still bitch.
Yeah. It's
That's
fine.
not what I want.
Yeah, it's
Well,
fine.
if we did
Well,
make
as
what
a
you
toy
want.
collector, it's all about like, you know, what you take things personally. You need the whole company to cater to. Sorry, I'm still looking for comments. You need them to cater to your personal needs.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, I feel bad for all the people who are outside of North America who they don't have access to any of this. They weren't able to watch the PulseCon stuff. That's such a bummer, man.
Yeah, they had to find out everything via Instagram, you know?
Via us.
That does kind of suck.
Abby.
Yeah.
No, go
Oh,
for
great. Walmart exclusive. So that means I'll never see one.
it. Get the bots and scalpers in line. That's what
Bot
they cheer
Scalpers
for.
2020.
You know how we sit around the TV during PulseCon and we're like, oh, please be a new Rogue figure. Please be Dark Ray. Please give me Jar Jar. The bots and scalpers are like, please be a Target exclusive. Please.
hard to find.
I'm so happy with the divided exclusiveness of the Holiday Troopers. Will make a killing and feed my family for the season.
On the first day of Christmas, my scalper gave to me 5 new golden dark rays. Ha ha.
Holy shit. I love it. I love it. All right. Well,
Oh,
that was
you're gonna
good
hear sirens on my end.
Yeah,
at
I
Yeah,
was
least.
like,
what's
now
going on
I
in
hear
Canada?
the sirens.
We need it. I'm so excited that there is a Best Buy exclusive trooper. I will be able to pick up new motherboards and other digital technological things for my
Family.
family.
This comment says there'll be peg warmers. Joke's on him. They're exclusives. They'll never see the light of day.
Oh my fucking god. I love it. I am planning on getting a seasonal job at Target, and I can't wait to mess with the people when they ask me if we have the troopers in stock. I'm going to be like, nope. It will be
Seriously? Does Canada have a Toys R Us?
Oh, fuck. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite thing. I don't know if people like it, but I personally think it's
I love it.
I love it.
Dude, can we get some soft goods about bots?
Yeah. Soft good bots?
Some soft goods. Some soft goods for me to wear. I want some soft
Well,
goods.
we
Bots
talked
and
about
soft
doing-
goods.
Soft goods.
We talked about doing a bots and scalpers shirt of some sort. We're going to need something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, by the way, Hasbro Pulse did their big on sale this week for all the exclusives, and I don't think the bots did very good with the limit one per household, and then the
What
captcha.
is a sign? What is a sign? I can't click on the sign.
How am I supposed to identify all of the crosswalks if I don't know what a crosswalk is?
What do you mean a sign? What's the sign? Is the sign is I can't buy any? This is terrible.
Oh, fuck. That's all
How
right.
am I supposed to buy any if they're not gonna? Whatever. I'm done. I froze. I blanked.
It's fine.
Sorry,
it's fine.
folks. We're live. What
It's
can
live.
I say?
No editing. All right. Let's talk about tomorrow. We've got Ghostbusters. Jim, I love that. What is a bus? Is it limited edition? It said
Understand stoplight.
Hasbro Pulse told me to identify all the tractors. Will I be able to sell them afterwards for double the tractor cost? Okay, cool. So tomorrow, starting off early with G.I. Joe. Hopefully we get some new reveals. Wave 2 and 3 will probably be announced. More exclusives. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Do you
me
think
too.
we're getting a Snake Eyes first look?
Probably a first look at the new Snake Eyes movie, maybe a trailer. By the way, I've been keeping my lucky Cobra Commander with... By the way, in the G.I. Joe groups, everybody refers to him as Coco. And,
Cobra Commander, got it.
and somebody made a post the other day, was like, I don't care how hard these figures are to find. I don't care if you're a longtime G.I. Joe fan or a new one. His name is not Coco.
Oh wow!
His name is
Fucking
Cobra
love
Commander.
G.I. Joe.
His name is not Coco.
It looks like a Coco to me.
Yeah.
This figure
That's so
rules.
great.
This figure rules.
cool.
We got G.I. Joe, Power Rangers. We'll get some Lightning Collection announcements. I want a Bulk and Skull 2-pack. That's what I need.
Oh, dude, you know that would be an exclusive.
Right. With a little button that plays music, like...
Bam, 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 bam.
That would be so good. That would be so good. Okay, let's talk Ghostbusters. Let's do predictions now.
Oh, dude, that's some heavy shit.
1:50
Okay, let's talk Ghostbusters.
1:50 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. We've got a 3-part panel that's over an hour. We've got Ernie Hudson talking classic Ghostbusters. By the way, I got a plug. My old friend Ernie Hudson, I talked to him this week. You can check it out on the Yes Have Some YouTube channel. He's the best, and I love him, and I love Ghostbusters, and I love Winston Zedmore. Okay, check it out. Subscribe, all that shit. Ernie will be there talking about classic Ghostbusters. Maybe we'll get some reveals. Maybe I don't know. New Plasma Series stuff. It is a toy panel, so I'm assuming they're going to be talking something Ghostbusters. After that, we've got the Real Ghostbusters panel, talking with the designers of the original Real Ghostbusters team, which I was complaining today during the Star Wars panel when they had the designer, the longtime guy who did like the barge and all this stuff.
Every Falcon.
And I was like, God, this is so inside, but like, if it's Real Ghostbusters, I'm gonna be all about it. So
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like if it's our stuff, then we're gonna care.
right. I can't. It's like what I was saying earlier. I'll care about that.
Yeah.
So we're going to see real Ghostbusters stuff. They're teasing a new announcement in the Kenner Classics line. What do we think? Do we think more figures? Are we going to get an Ecto? I mean, how are we feeling? Abby, you start us off.
I think it'd be kind of cool to get an Ecto.
Oh, Ryan.
Like, I already have an Ecto, but I think that's probably one I would get because...
Right.
Oh, sorry, did I...
No,
I
appreciate
want the
it,
box.
Ryan. I agree with you is what I was going to say also.
Yeah.
I think that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I want the box. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be good.
Go ahead. Abby, what do you want? I want to hear
just going
what
to
you
Echo.
want. You're a bigger Ghostbusters fan than both of us.
Oh, I don't know if I can take that.
Ecto?
An Ecto.
Yeah.
An Echo one. That's a fun typo. No, I completely agree with you. I think that'd be awesome. And I'm very much looking forward to tomorrow because, yeah, we care about every little aspect of Ghostbusters and we're going to be all up in it. 150 tomorrow.
150 tomorrow. So we'll have a real Ghostbusters reveal. And then they've got Jason Reitman, director of Ghostbusters Afterlife, giving a tour of the new Ecto. He's going to have a reveal. And I don't know. The wording's weird. I don't know if he's going to reveal something and then they're going to have another part of the panel where they talk about that thing, or if there's going to be multiple things revealed. I don't know. I think everybody's kind of narrowed it down to a couple possibilities. Mm-hmm. It's either going to be a new prop replica, like a trap or a PKE meter, or, and I know Ryan's going to punch me in the D for saying it, but
with my chin
through the internet,
an internet dick punch. That could be a screen name.
Internet DP.
Not that. No DPs.
No DPs. I am Diamond Dallas Page. DDP.
DDP. Could we get a Plasma Series Ghostbusters Afterlife Ecto 1? What are the odds, percentage-wise? You think it's a 50%?
Not salty me. Abby, you go ahead. You go first.
I want to say, yeah, there's a 50% chance, and it would be so awesome to see because it's like we've seen it in the trailer, so it's not like it's something that they're trying to hide from us.
Right.
That's a spoiler, so that would just be fantastic.
Right.
I want to see all the new functions.
Yeah. I mean, we've wanted a 6-inch scale Ecto forever. This is what we begged for during the Maddie Collector days, and this is what I wanted to talk about. They tried to do a crowdfunding campaign in 2013 for an Ecto 1, and it literally failed harder than any. It was like Cookie Monster level.
It failed harder than Cookie Monster. No, Cookie Monster got more buys than the Ecto, than the Matty Ecto 1.
But it was also very expensive, so I don't think they're going to launch a Ghostbusters Haslab tomorrow. I don't see that happening, but I think if they can get an Ecto 1 at about $150 price point, I think it could happen. That is my official 20% chance prediction, 80% chance it's a trap or a PKE meter.
Right. Okay. I totally don't think we're going to get one. That doesn't mean I won't be happy if we do get one.
Right.
Because if they do end up announcing one, I will be super stoked and excited.
Right.
However, to get my hopes up for it, I think is kind of ridiculous. Right. Because when you take a look at something like, even just a vintage collection vehicle, right, that is like the Razor Crest, that's $350.
Right.
There's a lot of detail in that thing. If you take a look at all the details that are on an Ecto 1, it doesn't matter if it's the classic one, the 1A, or the Afterlife one.
Right.
They've all got tons of detail, whether it's the pop-out chair that we saw in the trailer, all those fucking things on the top of the 1A, or even just the regular, even the dashboard, right? It's insane amount of detail. Right. And it's huge.
Yeah.
So I just don't see that happening. I actually see it being more of a Plasma Series prop. And I could even just see him being like, look, here are figures from characters you have already seen in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I think we have a better chance of seeing a new trailer tomorrow than we do getting an Ecto 1.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I'm not prepared for a trailer. I can't mentally handle it because what that'll mean is that we're going to have to do a whole separate live show. That means we'll be podcasting all weekend.
Dude, so be it.
Yeah,
we'll do one all night. 24-hour live feed. Toy anxiety. Yes, have some.
So listen,
it's the weekend. Let's just keep the camera rolling.
I think that there is a chance we see some of the next wave of Afterlife figures. We could see Phoebe. We could see Trevor maybe. We won't see any of the original guys until we see official stuff from that. My thing with the Ecto is if they were ever going to put one out, now would have to be the time, right? The next, assuming Ghostbusters comes out in March, this is the biggest Ghostbusters is ever going to be probably ever again. Let's just face it, right?
Like the amount of anticipation.
No, I agree.
Just anticipation, merchandising, everything.
This is the Force Awakens moment of Ghostbusters.
So if there was a chance to get a 6-inch scaled Ecto, and we've already got, the 4 guys, we got Gozer, we got Data. I give them credit. They've put out we've gotten more from Plasma Series Ghostbusters in less than a year than it took 5 years for Matty Collector to get all those figures. Well, Matty Collector never even did a Gozer figure, and Diamond Select took forever, and those figures fall down, and they're bulky and weird. I'm into Plasma Series. I'm excited to see what happens, and I don't want to get my hopes up, but if they put out a $70 price point PKE meter, that would be pretty awesome as well. So,
PKE meter, just anything. I'm going to sound like John Yerkeba right now. But literally, you can make so much with Ghostbusters.
Right. You can.
But at the same time, this is where I'm going to go back to being me. Not everything sells.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, everyone's kind of making fun of Ghostbusters as that peg warmer franchise.
Right.
A little bit, and that has me also concerned that maybe they're going to be a little standoffish on bring out any vehicles.
Yeah, I think Ghostbusters is
anything.
I think Ghostbusters is one of those brands that has its hardcore fans, but it accelerates when there's media. And look, they made a ton of Plasma Series figures thinking that there would be a new movie out, and it's not. They're just sitting there. So, well, listen, we can maybe wrap it up here. Final thoughts, Abby. Final thoughts on today.
It was awesome. I would give today an A+. It was really enjoyable. More than anything, I like having some new content to look at and holiday stuff to look forward to. Collecting and seeking out over the next couple months is very exciting. I am pumped for tomorrow.
Yeah,
definitely more so than I even was about anything today.
Right.
If I was getting excited about D&D stuff today, I know having Ghostbusters stuff tomorrow.
Right.
Jason Reitman, Ernie Hudson's gonna be awesome.
Right. Ryan, final thoughts for today.
I'm also going to give it an A+ since we're grading.
Okay.
Didn't ask anybody to do that, but okay.
I did.
No, we're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. And for the same reasons, I like that. You know what? Some stuff did leak before today started, but there were still a lot of surprises. A lot of surprises from Marvel. Still some surprises for Star Wars. It was a lot of fun.
I'm fucking overwhelmed.
Yeah,
I can't. I've got all my
it's so much fun.
spreadsheets. I've got all my pre-orders for Black Series on one spreadsheet. I've got G.I. Joe stuff. I don't even know what I'm buying half the time. It's insane.
You're all spread out.
Dude, you don't even know what you're buying yet.
We
don't even know what we're buying yet.
Why am I collecting G.I. Joe? I'm just doing it because it's fun.
You're just doing it because you have that. This is where you start to show you have a problem.
Because you hate the cartoon.
You know what?
It's
a fun problem.
I have a problem. You know what? It's
a fun problem because you're out of stuff to buy.
I do it because I'm sick of these bots and scalpers getting away with it.
What about the hoarders?
I'm the hoarder.
Dude,
Hoarders versus bots and scalpers. I'm the hoarder.
The day that the bots get in the comments is going to be the best day ever.
If the bots,
I want to know which one of you is a bot.
We're going to get DDoS. The bots are going to take over the comment section. They're going to be like, this show sucks, always has,
downvote. Downvote. All of our downvotes are from bots.
Right. It's going to be good.
I can't tell if they're on our side or if they're against us.
Oh, man. Well, listen, everybody, this was a ton of fun. I'm very excited about tomorrow, and we were going to sign off here. Yeah. And I appreciate everybody's patience with the technical difficulties. And we will see everybody tomorrow night at 10 p.m. For Ryan Dole and Abigail Gardner, my name is Craig Goldberg. Yes, have some. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Lots of more tour content coming. We're having fun. Thank you, everybody.
Peace out, y'all.
Good night.
At YHS Podcast.
Have a good night.
Cool.